Chapter 12. New World. I breathe effortlessly. Sunlight beams onto my eyelids. The baking sun is a blessing after being in the void. My temperature must have dropped. When I open my eyes, there, right before me, is the most dreamland view of a beach. The Pacific Ocean thrashes on glowing sand in the most marvelous motion. I sit up in bed. The wind brushes my blonde hair back in a gush. White curtains blow from cherry wood windows. They're massive and stretch the wall before me. I'm in a room, not a hospital. This is a house. I lay in a California king-sized bed, covered in pure white sheets. A standing monitor rests beside the bed, with multiple bags of fluids. My arm has 4 IVs plugged into it. I examine the sitting chairs in the corners, bookcases, and a flat-screen TV well over 90 inches. Tropical portraits hang on cream walls, and the blackest wood floors span at least 200 feet. This room is gigantic, too humongous to belong to someone in my class. This is a rich person's home. I only know one person who could own such a place. The peonies and the fancy card point to this being Jace Harrison's estate. That was him, asking to take me away. But why? What happened? The ocean wind whips wildly and tussles my hair over my head. I gather it and tie it to the back, while the air gushes continue. A jumbo, 2-sided door opens from my right. A woman in a maid outfit smiles. "Hello, Miss Hart." She greets me so formally that I feel more important than I am. The maid pushes in a tray of breakfast food, gourmet food by the looks of the quality of the texture. Everything on the tray looks sculpted by the gods, as if artwork brought to life. Jumbo and extremely vibrant. French toast, blueberries, oatmeal, and waffles. What are you in the mood for? French toast and oatmeal, thank you. You're welcome, Miss Hart. The woman fixes my plate while handing me a cup of orange juice. Are you comfortable? Need any adjustments? No, I'm okay. Thank you. I sip the juice. Are you sure? She rests the plate on my lap. Yes. I'm just making sure Mr. Harrison's orders are followed. You're allowed anything you ask for, even if it's an errand. I scoop a spoon into the oatmeal. He said that? Yes. Well, he shouldn't have, I retort, irritated. I don't have to be waited on hand and foot. Once I'm better, I won't be an issue for you. Oh, it's no issue at all. It's my job. I enjoy it. The woman gives me an embroidered napkin. It's lacy and resembles a Japanese fan. If there's anything you need, just ring that bell. She gestures to the device on a nightstand. Any questions? Yes. How long have I been here? 3 days. 3 days? I repeat, flabbergasted. But wasn't I just at the hospital last night? No. You were here, miss. That doesn't seem right. Where did the time go? You were in a temporary coma. I squeeze the metal spoon so hard that it imprints into my palm. Coma? I stammer. Complete terror floods my veins. I was in a coma? I exclaim hoarsely. Yes. How? The metal spoon cuts into my palm. I hiss from the stinging pressure. The lady comes to loosen it and pats my hand comfortingly. You're all better now, dear. Her kind-hearted voice persuades me to let go of the spoon. It drops into the porridge, clinging. The shape of the spoon marks my palm. I cut off its circulation. She massages the area. There's no need to work up your anxiety. Be calm. I don't understand. How did that happen? My voice raises an octave due to panic. I'm not informed on the matter. All I know is that you've improved. You could ask Mr. Harrison for more details once he arrives home. The Strident Expo will conclude in 2 hours. Would you like to tune in to the event? I stare blankly at her. Sure. My tone is flat and unnerved. The maid uses a remote to turn on the flat screen and press numbers for a channel. Is there a phone I could use? I need to make calls. Of course, I'll be back in a jiffy. She heads to the door. Hold the mix. The funny side of my mind comes to help me as a coping mechanism. The maid is lost by my words until it clicks in her mind. Oh, haha, funny. Jiffy Mix. She laughs, holding her belly. I'm glad you have a sense of humor. It'll help with the healing. I hope so. I huff longingly. It will. The maid departs into a luxurious hallway, bearing high crown molding and classy wallpaper. I eat some oatmeal and take a few bites of toast. I lose my appetite fast and lay my head in my hands. I was in a coma. I freak. What? Oh my God! When footsteps approach, I break from the dismal position and gaze at the door. Which would you prefer? She gives me a box of iPhones, Galaxies, and Blackberries. There are about 30 inside, and all are still in their original packaging, brand new. Whoa, why so many? Mr. Harrison has a tendency of dropping his phone from the helicopter. It's a habit he can't break. No pun intended. Or is there pun intended? I don't know. I shrug and grab an iPhone 13. She cackles. You're a blast, aren't you? Mostly. It's nice having some comedy around here. The maid rolls the tray out of the room. She nods me farewell before closing the door. I unbox the new phone and power it on. I try to fight the image of my old phone being snatched from my hand and hurled out the car window. I lose. I can't keep the memory away. It wins. Don't think about that. I wag my head to read it of the scene. After the phone boots up and is set to English, I go to the Wi-Fi settings. There's only one labeled JAH. It occurs to me that I don't know the password. I peep at the door, then at the bell on the table. Before I can even lean over to ring it, the password is shared with me. Oh, huh? That's cool. The maid must have done that. I'd like to get her name instead of calling her the maid. I debate who I should call, Brad or Lily. Brad might still be mad, but I have to tell someone I'm at Jace's place. He would blow a gasket if I told him, so Lily it is. I'll call Brad after. As soon as Lily picks up, I say, you wouldn't believe where I am right now. A hospital, right? No, I'm at Jace Harrison's beach house, I state, awestruck. Like, an actual beach house? Yes, I can show you. I switch the call to FaceTime to film the vast windows and the sunny beach. Oh, damn. That's not a house. That's a mansion. Geez, why did he take you there? I'm as lost as you are. I thought I was at another hospital. I did too. Well, at least you sound better. I feel better. I flip the camera view around to smile. Good. None of us need you screaming and fainting again, Jace included. I don't even know how he knew where you were. or that you had gotten worse. He arrived an hour after demanding your release. I heard some of the conversation, but not all of it. Tell me what went wrong. You had bleeding on the brain for 7 hours without receiving medical attention. Your doctor assumed the heavy medication was the cause. So, we believed her and kind of cooled down. Then Jace showed up with a team of doctors. They forced an immediate transfer of medical custody into their private board. Custody into what? Girl, I don't even know. I didn't like how bad you got, or how you went untreated. Jace said your time was running out. I guess his doctors informed him. They're the top in the state. That meant better resources for you. But Brad didn't like how Jace came in and dominated things. That I recall. He tried to fight Jace. Me and Jess stopped him and made him leave. I hold my head. This is all so crazy. It was and scary as hell. Lily expresses gloomily. You wouldn't wake up after your head went berserk. I didn't like how limp you were, or that I couldn't get in the helicopter with you. Her despair and sentiment weigh on my heart. She sounds so broken. Oh, I wish you could have. We can't be apart. I know, right? This distance is going to bring on a curse or something. She laughs and sobs at the same time. Text me the address so I can come to you. I have no idea where I am. The place looks pretty isolated. I didn't see any people around. I'll ask the maid for the address when she comes back. Geez, a maid? Yep, I feel like a celebrity. I chuckle. No, you're at a billionaire's house. That's beyond celebrity level. How does it feel? Like I'm in a staged house on a movie set. Typical rich shit. They can never live reasonably. If I had dough, I'd still be cheap. Me too. Penny, pinching for life. I don't know. I think you broke that cycle. I mean, you're at Jace Harrison's house. There's something behind all of this. He's just being nice. Maddie. Lil stretches out my name as if I'm being completely dumb. There's something behind it. Jace wants you. If he does, oh well. I'm not going for a playboy. Jace is just being hospitable, that's all. No, I think the wallet scheme got him into you. I'm with Brad, remember? And he's so far ahead of me with the relationship. He tried to tell me he loved me. I had to stop him, twice. He did what? She bellows. You heard me right. Brad tried to say the L word. He said he believes in love at first sight. I love how invested he is and think this is finally my shot. So whatever is going on here regarding Jace can't go any further than a nice gesture. I'll thank him, then go back to my boyfriend. Why would he say that? He was being honest. It hasn't even been a month of dating. It is sudden. I hope it was just the nerves talking. Hopefully it was. You two haven't even got real with each other yet. It's puppy dog love, that's all. It better be, because I'm nowhere near where he is. I don't want to lie and say I am out of pity. You two need a deep talk once everything is back to normal. How much longer are you staying there? I'm not sure. The host isn't here. I have to wait until he gets home. Where is he? I flip the camera around. At an expo. On TV, an arena of people applaud something labeled C-Pactor. It's some sort of long tube machine, like a vacuum, but larger and self-moving. Jace rocks a navy suit jacket and pants with a black turtleneck. His dark hair is neatly tamed and shoulder length. The loose curls have him resembling a Greek god. Even through the TV screen, his emerald eyes are intoxicating. He's on a futuristic, white stage. Jace announces something about the machine, but the waves are too loud. I can't hear. What's he saying? I look around for the remote. It's on the bookcase shelf. The remote is all the way over there, I complain. Any other time that would be lazy. You're lucky you have a pass. Lil's screen goes to a colorful box. I'll check Twitter. Judging by the name, it gotta have something to do with sea cleaning. You're right. The C-Pactor is a modified Roomba that will clean trash from the ocean on autopilot. The device will eliminate 13% of sea junk within the next 5 years. Okay, that's badass. On the screen, the C-Pactor is lowered into a floor compartment. The audience claps. Jace stands on stage, soaking up applause with much gratitude. His dazzling smile lights up the screen. The next product's name displays on a banner before it's lifted from the floor. Striker F15. This one is long and covered up. I need that remote. I glower at it from afar. No need. The showcase is listed online. The Striker F15 is a completely solar-powered car. No gas, no electricity, no pollution. And no to that price. It's $112K. Somebody did not just say, that's a good price. Hold up. Let me be a troll. Real quick. Oh. The door opens. The maid comes in with a tray of soup and crackers. This will help with your iron levels. Although a blood transfusion replenished you, it wouldn't hurt to be cautious. Oh, thank you. I cringe at the plate of food I barely touched. Sorry, I wasn't hungry for breakfast. There's no need for apologies, Miss Hart. I didn't get your name, and you can call me Madison. Miss Hart makes me sound like a school teacher. First name basis, it is. I'm Helen. I make out gray streaks in her brown hair. You have a lovely name. Helen notes that the TV is drowned out by the sea. She goes to close the windows and swipes the curtains to the side. Can you hear now? Or should I up the volume? I listen. The crowd cheers. Jace reports on a sleek muscle car. The Striker F15 retails at $112K. Yes, I can hear, thank you. Of course. Helen clears away the food I barely touched, then sets down the bowl of soup and crackers. She rolls the tray out and shuts the door. This model is far more expensive, yes, only because it lasts a month on sun power and only requires 10 hours of daylight. Stringent strives. The crowd chuckles at the rhyme. So does Jace. On affordability, and offers income-restricted leases and various payment plans. Everything isn't about a high price. Clean energy automobiles shouldn't alienate the classes. As one, we must improve the environment. Divided, we will forever lose it. The jam-packed audience applauds. Okay, I take that back. It is affordable. Lil sniggers from the other line. Payment plans are $700 a year. That's insane. I thought the rich were money hungry. It takes guts to cut costs. She praises. Especially for a car that looks like a damn Lamborghini. I could get one. Now that's inclusion. That is something. I agree with her, unable to hide my admiration. Do you think he's still just a playboy? Yes, I do. I look into the lens to roll my eyes. He might have a big heart. That doesn't mean he treats women well. Last I checked, he's been with 33 women in the last 4 years. No telling how many before that. Probably over 100. He's a real-life Tony Stark, minus the superhero bit, meaning he's a genius slut. Definitely. Brad just texted me for an update. You should call him. Yeah, I think he should be level-headed now. I'll text later. All right, bye, babe. Bye. I crumble saltine crackers into the soup while simultaneously dialing my boyfriend. I eat about 5 spoonfuls as I wait for a pickup. Hello? It's me. Hi. You got a new phone? Not really. I borrowed one. I miss you. You sound better. Where are you? I need to see you. I scratch the back of my head. Promise you won't get mad. Why would I? Just promise, please. The line is quiet for a few seconds. I almost wonder if the connection broke. I read the screen to make sure the call is still live. It is. Okay, I promise. I try to say where I am, but my mouth keeps starting and stopping. He's going to lose it. It's been peaceful. My first peaceful day since the accident. But I already mentioned it, so I can't withdraw. My sight lands on the windows and the remarkable ocean view. I force myself to say, I'm at Jace Harrison's house. I didn't know I would be. I heard the debate you all had at the hospital and thought I was being sent to another one. You're where? I hold the phone away due to his enraged hollering. Please don't yell. Why are you at his place? I guess his doctors are here, so I am. That doesn't add up. Why not? I'm telling you the truth. I raise my voice. Is there something you need to tell me? I rub at my temple and huff. No, drop it, okay. How do you know each other? Nothing is going on. Jace is just a customer from the country club. I'm not buying that. The guy had a dick measuring contest. He ordered to take you away, and now you're at his house. This isn't adding up. You need to tell me the truth. I glare at the phone. I just told you. I don't think you did. I just told you I didn't know I would be here. You're not listening to me. Because you're lying. I know who this Jace guy is. He has a reputation. He isn't doing this out of the goodness of his heart. No one gives without getting something in return. Are you implying that I'm one of his side pieces? My hand quakes. The phone I hold pulsates uncontrollably. I don't have time for this. You just ruined my day. I hope you're happy. I end the call and throw the phone towards the end of the bed. I can't believe he would accuse me of cheating. Brad didn't even hear me out. My blood boils. My nostrils flare. I have the urge to slap him, to kick him in the nuts for treating me so badly. The strongest loathing I've ever felt overrides my soul. I never thought I would say this. I hate him.